I think I am audible here. So I have come to live. Let's see if students have any questions. I also send you a WhatsApp message in the group. I guess we have some. There are any students there? I don't know. If you have any questions, I am here. So I'll wait for some time and we'll check out if you don't have much questions. Bhaskar is there somehow. Bhaskar, for you, this program is not. You are already done with everything. These are for new and upcoming students, and if anybody have any questions. I'm trying to organize this very privately, so many people does not have this link in a closed group. I'm just trying to take questions. The students, you don't have any questions? Thank you, Bhaskar. Thank you. Keep visiting. Keep visiting. I'm trying to do something. So I just don't waste much time there. So I always do something. Some work. Thank you, Bhaskar. Thank you. Keep visiting. Keep visiting. I'm trying to do something. So I just don't waste much time there. So I always do something. Some work. Thank you, Bhaskar. Thank you. Keep visiting. Keep visiting. I'm trying to do something. So students, you don't have any questions, so I'm just waiting for response from you. This is not a class that I will tell you something and teach you something that I will upload in the videos. So it is just if you guys have some question, you can just write a chat. Students, you don't have any questions, so I'm just waiting. Told me that University MSc syllabus and CSIR NET preparation. I teach you something that I will upload if you want to take a drop. So it is just sure. Drop is not a problem. If you guys have some question, you can nowadays many people means the professors don't expect that you qualify in just University MSc syllabus in 1 year. CSIR NET preparation. Doing your MSc, you will qualify. Nobody expect want to take a drop. So it is just sure. If you take a drop after your MSc, that is not a problem. but that drop should not be, say, 5 years drop or 2 years drop. That it is best that you take 1 year drop at most. During your MSc, you will qualify. Nobody expect maximum, say, 2 years drop. If you take a drop after your MSc, so 1 year drop is not a problem. But that drop never have had been, say, 5 years drop or 2 years drop. It is best that you take 1 year drop. Any more questions, guys? It is better. Nobody expect maximum, say, 2 years drop. If you take a drop after your MSc, so 1 year drop is not a problem. But that drop never have had been, say, 5 years drop or 2 years drop. It is best that you take 1 year drop. Any more questions, guys? It is better. Anytime if you have any question, you can say 2 years drop. Otherwise, I just stand here. So 1 year drop is not a problem. And you know the exam is on February this year, so any point you start your preparation slowly. Focus on what you know. And if you're just a first year MSc student, then if you have any question, it is just a first try. Otherwise, I just stand. It is just first experience with CSIR NET. And you know the exam is on February. Just go ahead. Any point you start your preparation slowly. Focus on what you know. And if you're just a first year MSc student, then if you have any question, it is just anyone else have any questions, just first experience with CSIR NET. And you know the exam, I can see the chat. February, just go ahead. Not much questions. You start your preparation slowly. Focus on what you know. And if you're just a first year MSc student, I don't do YouTube live stream much. Anyone else have any questions? Sometimes I do. I did actually in 2022. We did a few webinars. That was COVID time. 2020 we also did a few webinars in COVID time. Thereafter, I didn't do my YouTube live stream. I just recorded few lectures or anything I did actually in 2022. We did a few webinars. That was COVID time. After a long time, we also did a few webinars. It's a YouTube live there. Thereafter, I didn't do my YouTube live stream. I just recorded anything you want to or anything I from actually anything you want to ask. We did a few webinars. That was COVID time. After a long time, we also did a few webinars. After Rajdeep's message, I know that I don't see any more message here. I just Bhaskar pinged me first. Anything you want to, or anything I can problem, not a problem you want to ask. Then I'm telling CSIR NET exam is in February this year, so that is not a problem. After Rajdeep's message, I know that I don't see any more message here. You need to qualify CSIR NET, and why you need to qualify, I already sent you one video. So, importance of CSIR NET, you can it can be found from that video. Some strategies I already told. I made videos on dimensional analysis, but you guys didn't watch much. Qualify CSIR NET, and why you need to qualify, I am working on a Newtonian mechanics strategies. Importance of CSIR NET. Newtonian mechanics strategies, I can tell you few words here. Some strategies I already told. Newtonian mechanics is very important part. I made videos on dimensional analysis, don't have some problems with Newtonian mechanics. So start with I am working on a Newtonian mechanics strategies. As if strategies is does not strategies I can have single line strategies no one can tell. Newtonian mechanics is very everyone must form their own strategies. So just if I tell you that how to read Newtonian mechanics, so I can tell you what I followed in my time. I read AC Pharma properly in my graduation class 11 and 12. I didn't. I was from a Bengali medium student, so we did not have AC Pharma in my class 11. So I read AC Pharma, Resnick Halliday, these type of books properly in my graduation. So I can tell you if you have not done that at some point of your time, I read H.C. Verma properly in my graduation class 11 and 12.
So Resnik Halliday, H.C. Verma,
Anyone you can pick.
do not have H.C. Verma in my class.
I prefer
I read
H.C. Verma, Resnik Halliday, these type of books properly.
You do that,
Newton part. If you have not Newtonian mechanics at some point of your part from H.C. Verma properly in my graduation class, this will be your elementary mechanics training. Then you need to do some more important thing, which are I prefer H.C. Verma. These parts you can you do that you can do from many books, but I prefer Kleffner and Kolenko's book. This was my strategy. This will be your elementary mechanics training. Then I will make you more detailed. Some more important thing. And time management, whole life you need these parts you can understand. Whole life you need to work on that. Say time management. Most of the people tell me right now also that how can you manage time? This was to do all the work. What do you do? You have plenty of extracurricular activities. And time management, it's a art. These parts you can understand. Whole life you need to. So audio will sometimes they may have a problem right now also. How can you manage time? As far as all the work, what do you do? I understand. You have plenty of extracurricular activities. Work it out. We have some desktop audio. It's a art. These parts you can understand. I don't know from where. So audio will sometimes they may have a problem right now also. How can you manage time? As far as all the work, what do you do? Desktop audio I switched off. So I am very sorry because I also played my one. I'm also watching as you watching. So both had an overlap there. Sorry for that. Very sorry for that. There's a close. This is a close meeting. That's why I didn't. Lalu Baba saying first year of MSc. So you don't need to prepare anything for you don't need to prepare anything, Lalu. So if you are in first year, you just attempt. You just do some previous years analysis, previous years questions. You can get all the questions, all the previous year questions. So you can download PYQs and you just practice a few. Focus on the PYQs which are from HS and graduation syllabus. So then surely you will attempt, but don't expect much here. So you within this 2 months time, you just do few previous year question. You read some class 11, 12 standard books, H.C. Verma, I told, and you just attempt. Don't expect much, but slowly you will improve. Any more question from anyone? I'm reading all your messages. So anything which I can make you understand by talking or by showing some graphs or some showing my screen or anything, writing in a board. I can write in that green board which you are seeing behind me. This is just a trial, but I can write it here. That is not a problem. I can take a snapshot from somewhere and paste it here. Not a problem. Best book for quantum mechanics. Don't start with Sakurai. Sakurai is very advanced and not a very good book for CSIR NET. So you read David Griffiths, do problems from David Griffiths. You do some examples problems from Jet Li's book. So quantum mechanics, follow Griffiths, follow Jet Li. These two books sufficient for CSIR NET. No other book is required. David Griffiths and Jet Li's. Anything else from anyone? Any more question? No question. Okay, I come back to Newtonian mechanics once again. So we have a few more topics which are, say, advanced topics, say small oscillation in one dimension. So that part you can read from Kleppner and Korenko. There are lots of questions coming from one-dimensional small oscillation problem. There is a moment of inertia tensor calculation problem. So no, Sarvajit, no paid course. I left that part from my life. So so no paid course. Whatever I will do, I do from this free background itself. I got enough money for living for the time being. And another important thing is students are not much say enthusiastic about reading. So I am trying to keep my own energies on and keep your own energies on, but not taking any money for any paid courses right now. So if I had, I would have told all people আমি করলে প্রচার করে ফেলতাম ঠিকই। তো সেটা ইস্যু নয়। অপারেটর অ্যালজেব্রা, আর্য অপারেটর অ্যালজেব্রা is a vast topic. So okay, I'm coming to operator algebra. Just let me finish what I was training. So advanced part of Newtonian mechanics, you can start, say, first one-dimensional oscillation, small oscillation in one dimension, moment of inertia tensor and rigid body part, non-inertial frames part. So you can start with J.C. Upadhyay and Kleppner, but some point of time you need to go to Goldstein. So that is your usual way. So the part is, say, I write one line here. So Kleppner, Upadhyay, this is, say, level 1 book. After finishing this, then you go to Goldstein. Still Newtonian part I'm talking. I'm not talking about Lagrangian and Hamiltonian. So what I'm talking MOI, rigid body, etc. Central force. These are not class 11, 12 problem, right? I'm talking about non-inertial frame. So these things, Kleppner, Upadhyay, then you go to Goldstein at later stage when you complete your Lagrangian and Hamiltonian. So operator algebra is a very vast topic. So what I see in operator algebra is basic operator mechanism, basic linear algebra. These are can be found in Goldster's, Jetley and Griffith's book, Quantum Mechanics. But if you want to do a proper mathematical formulation, then after finishing this, you need to go to Sakurai. So how operator actually, you need to look at the symmetry and the groups on those operators. This is a little bit advanced. But in always quantum mechanics, the usual follow-up is Griffiths plus Jetley in level 1, Sakurai in level 2, Cohen-Tanouji in level 3. So this is the usual steps. Lalu Baba, your good name, please. You are good. I am not a not a great person, and theoretical mechanics SOM series is very good. So very good, very good book. So it's a complementary to Klipner and Upadhyay type of books. So, but only thing is you cannot read all books there. Every books you cannot read. So you start with Klipner's and Upadhyay. Sometimes you stuck. You look at Spiegel's theoretical mechanics. So that is enough. That is enough. Some study material, say some study material. Study material are books. You don't go to very cheap Xerox study materials. You from lots of coaching centers. CSIR NET exam is not that easy that you get a 100 page of study material and Xerox and read it and qualify CSIR NET. This is very much misconception. So in our days, say when I had my minor chemistry, say pass course we usually called it at that time. Nowadays we call it minor. So in my minor chemistry, I got always a Xerox 5 page at 6 page or 15 page of Xerox notes from those students who are doing proper classes, and then I read this Xerox and pass my chemistry minors. But CSIR NET is not that. I tell you some study material, some Xerox, some printout. You need to do time. You need to spend some time there. So you start slowly, but don't have any shortcut. You need to go through textbooks. You need to go through the previous year questions. You all can see that I got a small strategy video. I send you in my channel. You also can find if you haven't watched. Then I made you a strategy which was starting from previous year questions. You don't need to study directly books. So you start with previous year questions. You stuck in a previous year question. Means say you cannot solve a question. You then go to textbook. That okay, I could not solve it. Let's go to textbooks and read the book. Read some examples. Then attempt again. This is like a cycle. So you work on a cycle. You ask your friends, you ask your teachers that okay, I'm unable to do this. I'm unable to. Please help. Where I can find this type of problem? Okay, my friend, tell me some book that where I can get this problem solved. So this kind of workout, this kind of spending times you need to always do. So we don't have any shortcut there. Any more questions? Any question? My name you may know. I am Jahir said. Usually people tell me. Full name is Jahiruddin. So once upon a time I taught for CSIR NET professionally before COVID time. People used to come to my room and study there. But after COVID, I didn't teach much, and COVID time also, the time was almost stopped. So after COVID, I taught 1-2 batches in online. Then I slowly focused on more. So personal knowledge building and sharing knowledge with you in many subjects. So I will be there, but not as a professional teacher. I will upload something sometimes. I will try to upload every week some material to you guys. So you just watch it. Tensor, Arjo, Tensor, খুব শক্ত জিনিস. Goldstein, you forget it. You reading Goldstein, you won't understand anything about tensor. For tensor, you need to start with Spiegel's vector analysis last chapter. Last chapter of vector analysis. So vector. So tensor, we had Spiegel's vector analysis book. Last chapter. You work this chapter out fully. I think that is enough for basic tensor. At least you will understand the basic part of it, and that philosophical and geometrical interpretations that will be continued in your whole life. So don't worry about it. You start with this. So, paste it here. Tensor you start with. Spiegel you should understand. Easiest part there. So if you have not, then only one thing I can tell, that you do not spend much time on it. You just work it out. That means you don't just read a reading mode, working mode. You solve it in working mode, and more if you just a reading mode first, then you start with Boas tensor chapter. So tensor analysis video, I am not that expert to make a tensor video. So let's see, at some point of time I need to work out for myself also. Electronics, I am also very weak in electronics, Lalu. So in our times we studied this Mehta and Mehta, Malvino, these books we studied, but I am still very weak in there. So if you are tensed in electronics, I would say that start with a very easy book. Yeah, and don't watch the PYQs of CSIR NET. These are advanced problems. So if you are weak in electronics, then you do some silly things first. Say if you are weak in digital, then you pick out any book. I usually prefer Mehta and Mehta. That book is very good. You do very basic circuit analysis, very basic logic gates. Then slowly you improve. So there is nothing to be worried. But CSIR NET questions are not that easy in electronics. So if you just look at some big questions, tough questions, you get confused. You do a very basic BSc semester 2, semester 3 electronics first. Then we come then slowly you will improve. But that much of advanced knowledge electronics is not that easy. uh, any question? Anything? We can have this kind of discussion more frequently. So it is not. It is just been not tough to arrange a live. Just I can go live and paste a stream key from. This is easy, means. It takes just 5 to 10 minutes of time for me to set up this. So you guys have anything you want to ask? Anything you want me to discuss right now? See, master's course in Calcutta University does not prepare you well for CSIR NET. Of course not. So, answer of your second question is definitely no, a big no. So, CSIR NET preparation you need to do yourself. Your MSc, nowhere's MSc course actually helps you. Some private university courses may help you because they design their course according to CSIR NET. This is an important question what Luce has asked. So some private university may organize their courses according to CSIR NET, but most of the others, starting from IIT Kanpur to IIT Bombay to Calcutta University to Jadavpur University, so they have their own master's course designed. So that does not help you in CSIR NET preparation. But master's course in Calcutta University are good in some other senses, not for CSIR NET, because they have some very good teachers. Professors are very well reputed and respected professors from all over India, not only from India, but from outside India also. People do this respect the professors of Calcutta University. So that is a different issue. So Devnarayan Jana is well respected throughout the world. Anirban Kundu is respected throughout the world. Parangama Sen is respected throughout the world. Raka Madam respected everywhere. So who left? So those who left should not feel. So I just told you 4-5 names. So they are reputed teachers. So when they teach you some subject, they go very deep inside the depth of the topic. So that might not be helpful for CSIR NET, but that is helpful for your learning in physics and your further PhD life and your life as a scientist and your life as an academician. See, CSIR NET qualification is a one-time job, but your life in as an academician is a whole life job, whole life work. So I started my life as an academician at 2005 when it's in my graduation. So I am in 20th year of my life as a student and teacher both. So throughout your lifetime, you need to be studying and teaching. So to grow your interest on that part, Calcutta University professors are very good. CSIR NET preparation, you have some guys like me who will give you tips and tricks for that. But to have a course with them is very good. They have other problems. They are little slow in starting the course. They start course in November. So that is not CU problem. That is all over West Bengal's government problem. But okay, if you have admitted there, you complete that course properly, you do your MSc course. CSIR NET, that can be done. That is not a very big deal. 6 months, 1 year of preparation is okay. whatever course they are teaching, you try to go deep there, deep inside the course. I think that explains a lot. Anything more? Lots of you guys are there. That is a difficult question, Luce. If you ask my opinion on that, I will tell that I am not that expert to give an opinion here. But university abroad do master's course, you are right. They focus on one topic more. But here in India, we have 3+2 system till now. So think about your master's course as an extension. This is in other graduation in other countries where 4+1 or 4+2 systems are there. They usually focus on one to particular topic in masters, but I'm not that expert to comment on that. But okay, whether it should have been in other way or should have been in our way, I watched many debates on this. But you should not think about it. You should just follow whatever you need to learn here. You learn. It is no harm to learn both solid state physics and general theory of relativity together. So that is not a problem. But okay, we had both type of system. Indian system, they teach everything in these 5 years. In US and Europe, they focus on, they start specialization in second year or third year itself in graduation. So they have their system. So I am not that expert here. You're thinking too much. You might not think all these things. Okay, thinking is no harm, but okay, you can always think. But focus more on your current course. Do focus on both CSIR NET and your MSc topics, whatever they are teaching you. Any question, anyone, any question, physics related, any question, anything? No questions? So slowly should I stop this? So I am also leaving. So I guess we had a small discussion. So we and fruitful discussion also. So right now, let's end it up, and we expect another discussion in next weekend, I guess. So, and Newtonian mechanics one video, maybe today itself, or if not today, then it would take time. So I'll finish this Newtonian mechanics tonight itself. Okay, guys. So thank you so much for this session. So we take another session next week.